But it's also, I'm stoked you came because it's like right before Halloween. Like literally Halloween type shit is happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm in costume right now, and you're actually the first episode of the new season. We're on season 8.
Fun!
So
That's
yeah,
so
just,
fun.
like,
That's awesome.
it's just fun. And I honestly, I kind of like doing it with like a random person like you because it just adds that much more to it. Like it'd be like, it almost would be kind of like expected, like a very good friend comes on, oh, we're doing a new season, but
Yeah.
I think it's even like, it's almost a little more like low key and local, like
Yeah.
random person. I've only kicked it with you a couple of
Yeah.
times, and it's like, hey, you're the first frickin' episode of season 8.
It's the notable people of SLO. I really like that. That's like your thing. I don't know if that's like what the image you're going for, but I like that.
Oh, that is the name of the podcast, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so.
Notable
Are you
people
trying to
of
keep it with like people that are connected with SLO right now?
For the most part, I've had people come on that, like, I've had my fair share of people that aren't from here.
Yeah.
But, like, did I meet them in SLO and they played a crucial impact on, like, life around this area? And, like, they're,
Yeah.
like, party, fun, fucking people to be around. So, like, I
Yeah.
met them in SLO, so, like, I count them. But if I'm if somebody, because right now, like, for example, I'm talking to this one dude that, like, he like lives in Texas, and he was like, oh, like when I'm fucking around in LA next time I'll hit you up. So
Yeah.
like that won't be a notable people of SLO, that'll just be notable people. So like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if it does start branching
Yeah.
into like deeper roots throughout California or the country, then yeah.
No, you seem like a person that's like really easygoing and like you can get along with anybody, and it seems like you do get along with anybody because you have this like wide variety. Like I really like the podcast where that guy was talking about like hooking up with trans people. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
that shit was. I was like, that's a fucking really interesting story.
Crazy. Yeah.
And so yeah, I hope your podcast like fucking does good because it seems like you're getting into it. It's funny.
His episode is great.
Yeah,
His episode is great. And I appreciate you because you've given me feedback on other episodes too. Like you were like, oh, like I'm scoping this person. I'm really resonating with what she said or whatever. And then it's funny. It's like kind of full circle because now it's like, oh fuck, now you're coming over to like do an episode. You know
That's
what I
fun.
mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I have some questions for you. You don't live in SLO anymore because the last time I saw you and kicked it with you, you were living in SLO, but now you're in Monterey.
Yeah,
What's up with that?
I'm just going to school there, so that was the plan all along for this semester. I lived in SLO. I worked at a camp all summer, which I'll talk to you about later. But that was fucking fun. And then I just moved back to school. I'm just doing the school thing now.
You were going to Monterey.
Yeah, but it was all
Okay.
online, and I was like, fuck it, I want to live in SLO.
So now you're just back to normal.
Back
like,
to normal.
Back to school shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm living in a garage right now, so.
How's that going for you? How do you even get in the garage?
I didn't want to split a room with someone, so I'm paying like pretty low amount because I'm
Okay.
supposed to be sharing a room, but I was like, fuck it, I'll take the garage. So it's cold and there's spiders, but I've been renovating it and like it's going. It's an uphill battle, but it's nice.
Do spiders like bother you, scare you, gross you out? Like what's it like for you cleaning the garage and shit? Like tell me about these renovations you're doing. Do you have like dope lights up or anything? Posters? Or literally just bare
Well, they
bones,
put up
concrete?
sheetrock while I was living there, so I just went home for the weekend and just like moved all my shit, and so they put up a bunch of sheetrock, so it looks like a room now. And it's getting cleaner. There's like cobwebs up there, and I try not to look at them because I'll stress myself out. And then so I just kind of go to bed. But I got like a heat lamp thing and carpets and stuff, so it looks like a room. I have all my art that I'm gonna put up, but.
How did you find these people, or did you know them already?
It was like, it's school housing, so.
Oh, okay.
I don't know them at all. I didn't talk to them
Okay.
for like 8 weeks. I think I like really creeped them out because I was like so busy making my room and hanging out with my friends that like I never talked to them for like 2 months of living there.
Not once? Not even
Like,
passing by?
kind
Were you guys
of,
not ever
kind
at
of.
home at
They're
the
just-
same time?
We just like, I was like, oh, hi, and like just go about my stuff. I was shy, but they're really cool, so.
Are they like your age, your grade?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like a year older. I don't know. But, yeah.
You were never cooking breakfast and they walked behind you and you guys were like, oh, hey, my name is this, your name is that, like, call me this name.
No.
No?
Not really,
That's
no.
weird.
It was weird.
Did you not see how, like,
I would.
were they not home?
I think they're shy and I'm shy, and also we're just not home at the same time. I'm not home a lot. I'm fucking doing shit all day. So I'm only home for, like, very short spans of time. Especially at the beginning of, like, moving there, so. But we're kicking it now. They're chill. They're chill as fuck. Like, I was like, fuck, I wish we started hanging out, like, 2 months ago. But.
What are you doing in spare time in Monterey?
Fucking healing my knee. I've been cruising with a torn ACL for 10 months. It fucking sucks, and so I'm just chilling at home now and going to the gym.
You are a gym head. You are a fucking gym head.
Yeah.
How often are you going to the gym?
Right now only 3 times a week, but before COVID I was going like all the time. I was really into it.
That's probably why your knee's fucked up, because you're going so much.
Yeah.
And can't you like deadlift or like squat like a crazy amount?
No, not that much. I did like 300 pounds.
Okay.
And I was stoked about that for deadlift, and I was like, oh shit, I'm getting into this. But yeah, now I'm fucked up right now, so I'm just learning how to live life, not exercising or like skating or surfing. I can't do anything. It's like really teaching me how to fucking chill at home. Yeah.
I have no idea how much 300 pounds is for a deadlift. Like, I haven't done any of that shit. Like, I feel like that's a lot of weight, 300 pounds. Like, that looks like it'd be a heavy amount. And, like, you're not the tallest person or, like, biggest person either.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was, like, 10 pounds lighter than I am right now, and I did that, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I felt like it was a lot. Like, maybe not, it's not, like, a lot, but it was a good, I had someone come up to me, they're like, dude, that was really good. Like, that's how much I deadlifted last time. I was getting really into it. I was like, oh, thank you. But that's in the past now. I was getting super athletic, but it's in the past.
Any sports in college right now for you?
I was doing rugby.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, I did rugby. That shit was really fun. Yeah, that shit was aggressive. That was really fun. And then like kind of water polo, but I don't really like water polo. But I was doing it anyways, like just for fun. And surfing and skateboarding a lot.
You're probably beating the fuck out of the other girls, right? On rugby? Like, okay, so it plays out the same way guys play. Like, you guys don't get, like, you guys wear, like, same exact shit, no pads or whatever.
Yeah, that's the cool thing, there's no pads. I wish I did it for longer so that I can know, like, more about the sport, but there's, like, rucks. Like, have you ever watched rugby? Have you ever seen, like, a ruck?
Is that when there's kind of like a stalemate for a second, and they're like...
But it's like, it's fucking like 15 girls on each side, or like 10 girls on each side, or something like that, and that was really aggressive. You're like kind of wrestling and like holding up a position for a while. Okay. So that's like the stockier girls though on the team, and then they have like the faster girls in the back, and then they didn't know where to put me. So I was like doing both, because they're like, you're fast and you're strong. So... But hopefully I can get back into it in like a year, probably a year or two. I think I fucked up my knees to the point of like, I don't...
No return.
I'm kind of scared, but I don't think that's actually true.
Have you gotten like MRIs and seen a specialist that can like fucking help you or save you? Because you need to do some shit for you. You can't like keep using your knee with a torn ACL. Like,
yeah.
It's not gonna heal.
So... Right after it happened, I couldn't walk for a couple weeks, and I was like, this is normal. But I got x-rays, and they're like, it's probably just a torn meniscus, just chill. I was like, okay, so I chilled for a few weeks, and then I was like, fuck, I really want to skate, and I really want to keep going to the gym, because I'm trying to, I don't know, it was dumb, but I just, like, didn't really take a break at all, and I feel like I probably would have healed, so... Then I worked at this, like, camp all summer, and that was, like, I was doing, like, rock climbing and zip lining, and... running around with kids all summer, and so I didn't give a fuck about my knee. But I saw a PT right before that, and they're like, oh yeah, your shit's fucked up. Do these exercises, it's fine. You're not going to need surgery. So that's where my head's at right now. I'll probably be healed in like 4 months or something.
Yeah, that I feel like there's so many ghost stories about torn ACLs and shit. Like you have to do something special to like save your future, right? Like you can't keep doing the lifestyle you're living. From what I've
Yeah,
heard,
I
I
think
don't.
that's true. I got an X-ray today actually, so hopefully I get an MRI soon. It's just I have to come home because my insurance is only like Central California.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not in Monterey or anything, so I'm like, I have to drive 2 hours home. It's not a big deal though.
Is that why you came back this weekend?
Yeah, and I'm seeing Somersault on Sunday.
You're seeing what?
Somersault
Somersault?
at Slubber Rock.
What's that? Is that
You
a
never, they're an indie band.
Somersault?
It's gonna be a costume concert, and it's sold out, so I'm pretty stoked.
Oh fuck yeah! And your name's Summer.
That's how I found them. I was like 15 when I looked up like my name, and I found this band, but they're pretty fucking good. So we'll see.
What's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you at a gym, either in SLO or Monterey? If anything.
I don't know. No, nothing. I just always put my head down. I honestly just blast music and kind of like rage out for a while. Like in high school, I used to go when I was kind of high sometimes, but that was a very long time ago. But I'd be there just like, I was like, oh my god, I'm fucking 15. What am I doing at the gym high right now? That was only a couple times.
You don't like going to the gym high? It's fire.
I've gone a couple
of.
times, and I ride the bike, and I just like put my hood on and just I'll go on the bike for like a half hour. But I've seen you at the gym like that before. I'm like, oh, what's up? But
You like with music on?
yeah,
You need music if you're going to the gym. Like
Yeah.
you're kind of crazy if you're not having something on.
do you listen to music when you walk around town, or like when you're walking around?
I went on a walk today in Morro Bay with two homies. We were just talking the entire time, like nonstop. On the car ride there to Morro Bay, music on the entire time. Like setting up the podcast tonight, music on the entire time. Just like in the background, just like cleaning dishes, bringing shit, hanging stuff, like plugging the lights in, turning the lights on, like making my drink, like, yeah. Music, I don't really get sick of music. Sometimes I get sick of listening to like too much trap. I listen to a lot of fucking trap rap music, just like crazy, like hardcore, like intense, like thug shit, you know what I mean? And sometimes that gets a little too old and I need to like switch it up and listen to some other stuff. But like honestly, I could listen to music 24/7. Yeah.
No, I feel that. I've been walking around my campus with music on like all the fucking time, and it's nice. Like I feel a lot more confident and like.
You're one of those people, like backpack on, hoodie, and like a black BB, and you literally don't talk to anybody, and you just have music on the entire time. Damn, have you made friends?
Actually, yeah, my stats class is so fun. I'm having
Okay.
a really good time in my stats class. I'm so sorry for that.
Oh, dude, don't even trip, bro. There's been way worse done to this day.
Yeah, I'm in a stats class right now, and it's like, it feels like a high school class again. But I've been out of high school for 3 years, I think. It seems like a different, like it just seems like so long ago, I guess. But it's a really fun class.
You're from the Central Coast.
Mm-hmm.
You're from, talk about that, like introduce yourself,
Yeah,
say
you're
where
right,
you're
you're
from,
right, you're right.
like where you live. You're from A-Town, right?
I'm from Atascadero. We moved here
Okay.
in the recession in like 2008. I grew up in this little house. We were really poor for a while, but my mom did a really good job of making us not seem poor, you know? I'd like really commend her for that, but you know, we just kind of got through it for like 3-4 years of like during the recession when like a lot of families were doing bad. And then we moved when I was in middle school, and yeah, A-Town girl since I was like 8, and like my memory doesn't really extend past 8, I feel like, so.
It's not. For example, I was in Paso in A-Town, I think on yesterday morning, and when I picked up my homie, he was like, not like trashing on it, but like, he was pretty much like kind of fuck Paso and A-Town. Like, some of the people here make it worse than it is. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, A-Town and Paso kind of have, like, a vibe. That, like, North County, drier air, warmer weather, but also cold weather, too. And the, like, just, like, looking at all the trees, like, they look like kind of different colors than, like, the SLO trees. We went to this fucking lake in A-Town, and, like, there's, like, all these painted rocks and, like, people walking around it.
Yeah, the Tascadero Lake, yeah.
Yeah, no, like, dude, there was a vibe in A-Town when we were there doing our thing. Like, it doesn't seem like a bad place. Like, tell me about A-Town, because you went there, you went to school there. Like, give me some information on Atascadero.
I feel like everybody complains about Atascadero. Like, every fucking person that I went to school with is like, it's so boring, and like the downtown is really old. They're trying to build it up now. When we moved here when I was like 8, we watched the movie theater get built, and so that was like a pretty cool addition to our town. We had like the Rite Aid to get ice cream, and it's just like fucking hot. And like, what makes Atascadero and North County interesting is what kind of lifestyle people are affiliated with. And like, my family wasn't affiliated with anything. We just moved here. We didn't have any connections to like any people from the town. And I feel like when I went to high school, I started like meeting families that have been here for a long time, and like, they're really established. Like, there's this one family, like, all of the family works like in the school, and they have a lot of kids, and they just have been there for like 30, 40 years. Like, people really know them. And my family, I wasn't outcasted. It's weird. It was a weird vibe, but everybody complains about it, but it was nice. I mean, my family, we moved from LA, and my family was really glad to like raise their kids somewhere outdoors-ish. I don't know. Yeah, Tuscadero's weird. And Templeton's really nice. Templeton's like suburbia. Like, if you're trying to raise a family and you got some money, and yeah, just move there. It's really nice. Slow. It's very slow vibes. But also, it can be kind of like ghetto in some parts of town, especially Paso. I think Paso's like a lot more kind of like ghetto. I don't know how to describe it. That's like a terrible, that's not like the correct term, but like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
You're chill. No, you're going, and I'm listening.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're an outcast?
No, I don't feel like I'm an outcast. Jesus, when I said that, I was like, this was like the most pathetic shit I've ever heard. And as soon as I said it, I was like, well, there's no going back from that. No.
The thing is, like, you said before some shit about being kind of an outcasty, like, not understood. Like,
I hate, that's like...
you have friends. Like, you're a social person.
Yeah, I'm a social person.
Okay.
Yeah. I just feel like,
Like, who do you feel like you are? Like, who are you? Like, tell us about yourself. Give us some life story shit.
These past few years I've been really on a glow up. I've been really working on myself a lot. I feel like I wasn't like given a lot of fortunate opportunities as a child. And but I feel like I'm really excited to be an adult now. My whole like childhood I really wanted to be in control of my life, I guess. You know, shit happens, and like these past few years anyways, I've been really in tune with myself, like understanding my emotions, understanding like I don't want to live in like suburban culture. I don't want to live a 9 to 5. I don't want to live like the fucking way that everybody's like, it's a whole mindset and lifestyle that feels really disconnected from life. So I just feel like I'm just becoming me, and I feel like I'm becoming more aware of like how life actually works, and it's been fun. I've been having a really good time the past few years. So
do you feel like you're having a better time because you're like more on your own, not living at home, kind of like college lifestyle shit?
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. I feel like I don't know. I don't want to be like resentful of anything in my childhood. Like, yeah, I don't know. It just, my dad left when we were kids, and then, but my mom remarried after he was in prison for a while, and I grew up in like a sober household with my family because they were sober, which was like interesting coming from that because I feel like I have like a lot of drug abuse in like my close family that's affected like my younger life, but we moved up here during the recession, and then like pretty much like my mom did a really good job of separating us completely from that, which I'm pretty grateful for. So that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's story is different. Everybody fucking is dealing with shit. There's no need to like analyze people. I don't know. You ever like hang out with people and they're really encapsulated? They just want to talk about people or shit or just things that are happening all the time or like plans or misdoings or like. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass right now.
No, you're. I mean, sometimes like. I mean, talking about people though doesn't always have to be negative. You know what I mean? Like you can have full on conversations where you're like, oh my god, like this last weekend was so funny because this person did that, and it was like totally like expected, and like their personality is so fucking funny. Like you can have a 30-minute conversation about talking about like two people.
Yeah.
But you're saying you don't like it when it's like, oh, that person is like a bitch.
Yeah, no, nobody likes that
Okay.
though. Yeah, I guess who I am right now is an observer of life and like a passive participant. Like I'm very okay with like whatever comes my way, and I believe in a positive spirit, and I believe in just shit's gonna happen the way it happens, and to kind of have fun with it. So passive participant, I guess that's all I'd say.
What are you trying to do with your life? What do you want to be?
Happy. I'm doing business right now, which is stupid. I feel like this
Really?
is like, I feel like I'm probably like wasting my entire college career right now.
Well, it's rough to just go straight into college and like, especially a 4-year. Like, did you go to community college? You went straight to a 4-year?
Because I got that FAFSA money, so it's covered. Why not go to college?
Okay.
That's how it worked. Like, that's how it was for me, so.
And, I mean, it's not going to be a complete waste for you because you're, I mean, meeting people, I'm assuming doing social things, having fun. Like, you're getting some sort of education. I mean, just honestly, just fucking get the degree and you can do something fucking later completely different. But at least you can say, hey, I have this degree. I did the school thing. I have this this materialistic thing to present to you to say that I did this. Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those things that in the type of society we have, that's not a bad idea to get a degree. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like we're being forced into it though? Like, do you feel like college might be a sham at all and like they're just overcharging and no? I
don't think anybody's being forced into doing anything. College is for show 1000% so fucking expensive. That's ridiculous. But like there's a certain type of people that they need to go to college and they need to do this type of work with their life. Like there's some people's brains are like, yo, like I'm all about a 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Like that's just some people.
Do you think they're happy?
Well, they don't know. They're
in the cave. What's that one?
They like also watch the news every day and are like very involved into politics. So like they don't understand like what like they like in their world they're living a free life, but not necessarily like if you ask different people, I don't know, everybody lives a completely different reality. So to answer your question, some people I like encourage, please go to college, get a fucking degree. Like you're gonna make such a good person at this job in this field. And then other people, it's like chill and like take some classes at community college and just like get shit done, be progressive with your future, but also don't like spend a fuck ton of money and time doing this degree that you don't know you want to do yet.
Yeah.
Because you can do, dude, a lot of people are extremely successful without going to college a day in their life.
Exactly.
You know?
Everybody's different. Everybody's life plan is different. Like, I have no idea what else I'd be doing right now if I wasn't going to college.
And that's all you need. That's time. Like, you just have to, eventually you're going to figure it out. And it might be a few years from now, but at least you're doing something. The thing is, your brain's growing right now. Your brain's going to keep growing until 25. So why not give yourself a ton of whatever type of knowledge, whether it's business knowledge or doctor knowledge or some sort of athletic knowledge. Like, you're just keep growing. I mean, what you're doing right now, it is not a waste whatsoever. As long as you're not fucking down hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I'm not.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna try to go to Spain next fall.
Do it, bro.
Because it's why not? It's like covered by financial aid, and I'm working to cover like the parts that aren't covered by financial aid, and I think I can stack some cash, and then maybe go to Spain. That sounds nice. I don't know. Fuck everything is kind of like how I've been feeling about everything. It's not like articulate at all, but I'm just kind of like, I'm not resentful towards life or how it's supposed to be, but I'm not vibing with like how things are sometimes. But that sounds hella depressing because I'm having a great time. I'm rejecting something. I don't know.
And that brings up another point. Like, sometimes people are like, oh, like, I'm gonna change my life and do all this and like go travel or like go over here. Sometimes like the person's answers that they're looking for, it's not that answer is not by traveling and moving. It could be. I'm just saying, like, sometimes
I'm gonna change my whole life.
Sometimes the answers you need are right fucking in front of you.
No, they are.
It's just like it's lifestyle changes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm just excited to travel because I've been like really wanting to get better at my Spanish, and I feel like I will figure something out life goal wise if I just keep like getting educated and also meeting as many people as I can and just being open to like things that are supposed to come my way.
And all life is connections. Like, if you meet the right people, you're chilling. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's all about who you know.
It's a small world.
Today is Friday, 2 days before Halloween. What are your Halloween plans for tomorrow? Because tomorrow is the day everybody's going to celebrate Halloween, since it's Saturday and Halloween itself is on Sunday. So what are you doing tomorrow night?
I don't know yet. It's very, very, very open plans. I kind of just want to chill at home with my mom. She's pregnant. Kind of want to just like watch a movie with my family. Either that or turn up at my friend's party. I don't know. We'll see.
If all of that falls through, there's a party in Los Osos, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be fat if you want to come. But yeah, it's a lot of homies are going, and I'm fucking excited.
I'll see what the homies are doing. I'll see how things are going. I feel like sorry, you talk. I talk a lot.
Oh no, I've been talking. How about you go? You go.
Nothing.
Okay, so you said your mom is pregnant. How old's your mom?
She just turned 40.
Oh, so your mom's young as fuck.
So she's chilling.
Okay.
She's chilling.
I thought your mom, I thought you were going to say, 55 or something.
My mom's, 70. Isn't that crazy? She just got pregnant.
No, your mom's young as fuck.
Yeah, my mom's 40.
So
she just turned 40, and then I'm turning 21 this year, so.
Dude, nice. When's your birthday?
Next month.
Next month, so that is November.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you were probably born on, an odd day. Not an even number. There's no
How
way.
does someone give off a vibe of that?
I don't know. You seem, maybe because you, seem kind of odd. I don't know. But that's not an insult.
No, I know.
odd people are... I mean, you don't seem normal. I'm not normal. You don't seem like a normal person. Right?
You, like, asked me, I remember, like, a couple months ago, you're like, has anyone ever asked if you're autistic? And I was like...
Okay. That's, like...
No, I know what you mean. No. I don't feel like...
That's gonna sound so fucked up on here.
I'm sorry, you can cut that out. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. That's...
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean it like that. I know
you didn't. I know you didn't.
I explained to you how I...
Yeah, no, I know. I'm sorry.
No.
I did not mean it like that. It was funny.
You said something.
It was just funny.
Like,
I think I said something.
And then I was just like, okay, like... Because there's extremely high-functioning autistic people who are millionaires. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's why there's, like, a spectrum of it.
Yeah. No, yes.
You were saying something, though.
Yeah, I was. I was born on the 18th.
Oh, so
I'm not an even person.
Might be.
No, you're good. I feel bad for saying that.
What?
I don't even know. Never mind. Okay. I feel so awkward and weird now.
You're chilling, bro. Don't even trip. Are you allowed? Can I ask you some mom questions?
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay.
I'm very transparent.
Your mom just got pregnant?
No, she's like 5 months pregnant, so.
Are you excited to have a baby brother?
Yes.
Is it a brother?
Yeah, they wanted a boy.
Okay, nice.
They really, really wanted a boy. It's like, I haven't lived with my parents for a few years, and it's my stepdad, and he never had kids of his own, and he's like 55, 56, 57, I can't remember. So, like, this is his retirement baby, and it's nice. I think it'll be nice for him to, you know, I feel like people, like, start realizing their own mortality, especially, like, later in life, and people want to, like, leave on a legacy, or I don't know. So it's pretty commendable, and I'm excited for my stepdad and my mom to finally be without my sister and I, because he raised 2 kids that weren't his own, like they were his own, and I'm excited for him to do his own thing.
Nice. That'll be... Are you and your sister both... Is she also out of the house?
No, she's 17 and
okay.
a senior, so she's going to college pretty soon here. And then it's just gonna be them at the house. I'm excited. I kind of wanted my mom to be like an empty nester and not have any kids. Like, that's kind of like what I thought, but it's not my life, and it's not my job to place any. And they're excited. They're super excited. I'm pretty excited to see a baby. They're really cute, so so we'll see. I think it's gonna be really... I'm scared, like, a lot of things could go wrong. You know, like, it would really suck if my mom had, like, a miscarriage or something before the baby was born. I, like, was really thinking about that and kind of getting in my own head about that, but I was like, that would be devastating. So I don't know, like, how excited you're supposed to be about the future, because nothing's really granted.
True.
Being let down doesn't feel very good.
Is she excited to do the whole baby process again? Is she like, oh my god, like, I had these things from 20 years ago, like, this is gonna, like, be so perfect.
She promised me that she's gonna visit me in Spain without the baby, and she's gonna, once the baby's, like, a little bit older, she's gonna still travel, because she never did any of that, because she had me, it's, like, so young.
Mm-hmm.
My mom had me at, like, 19, I think. Yeah, 19. And so she's just, like, she's just been a mom. And so she still is going to be, but I'm really excited for my mom to figure herself out. Because I feel like it's hard to, you know, it's a weird lifestyle a lot of people take, a lot of young mothers take. She really doesn't want that for me at all. That was, like, her whole life goal for me not to get pregnant. I was like, okay. So I feel like my mom's really excited for me to be in college and go become, like, a person.
If you got pregnant, would you get an abortion?
I'm just not gonna get pregnant.
Okay.
My mom had a baby when she was 15. but she gave it up for adoption.
Are you serious?
And I always thought that was really commendable because a lot of people wanted her to have an abortion. And she just, like, those were her values. She, like, knew it was a life, or it was the potential of a life. And so she found a family in, like, the back of a magazine, like, and they were looking for an addition to their family. And he lives on the East Coast. I've never met him, but he emailed my mom, saying, thank you for giving me life.
Are you serious?
Thank you for...
That probably made her fucking cry.
Oh, yeah. She's always wanted to... She gave her baby up right after it was born, and she went, like, right back to high school. She went into her junior year of high school.
Damn.
And she said, like, she gained a bunch of weight, and she, like, was in class, and she's like, I have nothing to do with these people here. And so she dipped. And that was with my dad, and then they were troublemakers. And then my mom found out she was pregnant with me when she was in jail, facing 10 years of prison. And then she also found out she had hepatitis C, and that meant I could have had it. And so she was, like, pretty stressed out, but it all worked out. She didn't go to prison, and she, like, cleaned up her act and gave me a good life. So...
When I hit you up to do a podcast, you were like, yo, there's, like, some weird stuff that's been happening to me.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
My dad fucking died, like, 5 months
serious?
ago. Yeah.
Dude, I'm fucking sorry.
Apparently, just, it happened, you know? So, it's, but it's been, like, weird. It was, like, really sudden and super weird. And so I've been, like, it's been a weird fucking life for me for, like, 5 months, because it's just, like, kind of put a halt on a lot of things.
Were you guys close?
We were getting close. We were getting close again. He was, like, in and out of prison my whole life. Just, like, I've never seen such a self-destructive person in my entire life. And then he, like, was snorting fentanyl super randomly. Like, I went to his house and cleaned up everything after he died, and there weren't any other drugs in the whole house. Like, he just... Because he was a drug addict his whole life, and he was trying to clean his act together, but he was, like, he was, like, a liar, and he was just, like, chemically dependent. He started using meth at, like, 9, I think. Or his first... Yeah, the first time he ever took meth, he was, like, 9. And, so just, like... And, like, you know, I found all these things about him after his death, and it, like, really helped me. But it was just lame, because I knew all this about him, but he was back in my life for, like, the past 3 years, and then, like, super randomly just, like, died. Like, the...
From, like, drug?
Yeah, he was snorting fentanyl.
Right.
Like, he literally... I, like, went to his room, and, he... Like, obviously, he wasn't there. But, I went to go clean up all of his shit, and it was, like... You could just see, like, his shoes on the ground. Like, the jacket he was probably wearing, like, at the time, he just took it off real quick, and then that was it. Like, his wallet was right there with, like, a rolled-up $20 bill and, like, his phone, and he just was, like... Just snorted a line and fell over and, like, died. And I was like, holy shit. You just, like, ended your life.
Fentanyl is very dangerous. Like, very dangerous. Like, you can't see the amounts. Like, when they, like, mix it with, like, heroin and stuff, or, like...
Xanax? Percocet?
It, like... It's like a microscopic amount, and that can, like... fucking kill you. And then there's something else called, like, carfentanil that's, like, even, like, more and more and more potent.
We had a 17-year-old childhood friend die this year. She took Percocet and didn't know, and, like, it was my sister's childhood friend, and she just fucking died super randomly. I was like, holy shit. A lot more people are... I don't even mess with anything, like any pills or anything like that, because... I don't know, it just doesn't... It's a little scary these days. I don't know if you agree or disagree.
No, I agree. It is. For sure. Was it... You said that you and your father were getting closer. When you found out he died, was it, like, a big emotional, like, trauma for you? Or were you just like, fuck, my dad died?
I I've been dealing with it in a lot of different ways. Like when it happened, I was like my mom and my sister drove down and they told me, and I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, are you fucking kidding? And I was like, more like, holy shit. And it was weird because like the week before I went down and we bought a car together, and my parents kind of like backed me into a corner to co-sign with my dad, and he would help me with the car payments. And I was like super wary of that because I was scared he would bail out even though he'd been there for the past few years. I was like, I don't want to like get in financial trouble because of this.
Yeah.
And so I made sure the car payment was low enough to where like if he did dip out, then I could pay it. And the bastard died a week later.
A week later?
A week fucking later. I was literally at the I don't want to call him a fucker, but the fucker, I was at his house like the weekend before. I slept down there, and he's like, yeah, I really got you. I'm going to help you out with college. And like the past like year, he was really helping me out.
Dude, what a G.
But
that's nice of him.
It was nice of him. But I don't know. It was weird. It was an emotional shock. Then I had to work at a summer camp, which was a blast. I had a really good time. So I kind of had to I just didn't think about it. And then as soon as I got home, I was like, oh fuck, I need to process these emotions because I don't know. It's a little weird. It's weird. Not to get dark.
What are you? So you got a new car recently?
Yeah, it's bitchin'.
What type of car?
I got a Subaru Crosstrek.
Okay, so that's like the
got
SUV.
Yeah, it's nice. She picks up really fast. Like, I really wanted.
You said she.
I don't know. I don't want to.
No. Call it whatever.
I feel like it's an extension of myself. It's a nice car to drive. So
the way you said it, you were just like it was so casual and just like she like it was funny like there was like because no people say that people say she for their cars, but like the way you said it, it was I don't know, it's funny.
Appreciate it. No, yeah, it picks up though, and it's nice. It's a new car. It feels really nice. I drive a lot, so I feel like I'm building my credit now, and I'm gonna have to work a little harder for the next few years because I gotta fucking pay this car off. But it's fine. It's what I signed up for. My parents really. I was like, cause I had enough money to buy like a $10,000 car, like under that price, right? And they're like, no, you need to get a new car. So whatever. I'm building my credit.
Just monthly car payment type shit.
Yeah.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
It's the next step. I don't know.
So you said you were working at a summer camp.
Mm-hmm.
Was that only because, hey, I need a job, I need to make money?
My friend told me to sign up for it because she worked there. And I was like, she's like, dude, it'll be the best time of your life. And I went, and it was like, I felt like I was like in the 1980s, and like we didn't have any phones, and we were just like working with kids all summer.
Oh, so you were not in the area?
No, I was like a
camping.
Yeah.
You look like a wilderness person. Like go somewhere far away. Like you don't like social media or like phones in general. Like you're not a technology person. It doesn't seem like. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, lately. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what to like. Yeah. I try to just live. I don't know. I'm just trying to find out what real life is right now.
That's a hard statement. I'm trying to find out what real life is right now.
Yeah. Yeah, not to struggle. Like, learning how to live, or like not in a depressing way at all, but it's I don't know if other people like feel comfortable and at ease at all times. Like I don't know if other people feel like they're having existential crises all the time, but not all the time.
Do you feel like you're worrying a lot?
I catch myself and then I relax, and then so I'm trying to work on the relaxing part.
Because the thing is, like, you're pretty young, and in college, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like, obviously, like, it's your future, like, figure your shit out when time needs to be, but at the same time, like, a bunch of people, like, around your age are, like, you know, in the heat of college, like, they're, like, I feel like people are partying, having fun, but you're over here and you seem a little worried, which is completely fine. Like, do you even feel like it's necessary to be having an existential crisis? If you're 25, I'd say fucking do it, you know what I mean? But, like, you're kind of young. Like, you said you're only 20, about to turn 21. Like, once you turn 21, that's a whole new, I mean, I don't know if you drink or, like, fuck with downtown, but that's a whole new scene.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not all the time. I feel like it's like as soon as I said that, I was like, okay, that's exaggerating, like, my current mindset.
Okay.
I've been trying to relax and being, like, okay with shit. But I, like, keep changing my major, and I'm, like, in my third year, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna study business and be a business person, or join the Red Cross, or be a fucking teacher.
That'd be funny if you were a teacher.
It sounds chill. Doesn't sound like a bad gig.
I ask this to people all the time. Do you care about money? Does money, like, do something to your brain?
Money leads to independence. I think people don't respect money enough. Maybe sometimes people are too frugal with it, or they're not smart with it. But I'm trying to live comfortably. So whatever gets me to live comfortably and whatever financially supports my values and who I want to be, I think, like, to that degree, I'm affected by money. So that could be, like, my whole life I'm affected by, or none of it. I don't know. I want to, like, have very few focus on the few values, and then not worry about the rest with money.
If there were, like, if you had an option to either, like, sleep on your bed or sleep on a bed of money, your bed's going to be more comfortable. Would you sleep on the bed of money or in your bed? I'd sleep on the fucking bed of money just because I want to, like, it feels so good. I'm sleeping on millions of dollars, and just, like, seeing these, like, $10,000 bands, like, to me, it just visually looks, like, amazing. Like, I want millions of dollars. Like, I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do, and I don't want, like, I want all that fucking money. It sucks. It's such a shitty, you should never be like that. You know what I mean?
It's fucking chill. If you're one of those people that just make it fucking big. Like, I was watching a video of my mom and I were watching Tiny Desk concerts, and we're like, oh, I wonder what Justin Bieber's doing now. And he just looks like a shit asshole guy that lives in LA with, like, all these tattoos, but, like, he has so much money. He can do whatever he wants. Like, he really won the lotto with, like, becoming famous. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like, if people, good for them, they figured it out and they're living like royalty. Like, if you have money, you're not a commoner. You don't do commoner shit. You do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah. The last time I saw you, you had different color hair. Like, that looks black, right?
Yeah, it's more
dark. Is that
dark.
black?
I wanted to go like a dark brunette.
I like that way more than the other. Like, that looks hard as fuck.
Thank you.
1000%. Like, you definitely, like, it almost looks more natural on you than the other way.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I dyed it 2 weeks ago. I was like, I need a fucking change in my life. I did not like it was so brown and just dry, and I was like, whatever, I'm changing myself for the better. I might as well fix up my hair, make it look nice or different, or just, it felt really like I care about how I look, but I was like, fuck it.
You almost looked kind of ginger, right? Right? Or no, was your hair not a little red?
Yeah, because I have a lot of Irish in my blood.
Okay.
So
okay.
There's definitely, like, yeah. I was kind of almost wanting to go ginger. It almost just sounded fun. But I was like, that's...
You should do it eventually. You should go all red eventually. And you could probably pull that off too, 1000%. I don't think you could pull off blonde. Like pure like white blonde. I think it'd look weird.
Yeah, I wish.
Unless you've done it before.
No, I wish I could be a blonde person because like blonde goes hard, but
Blonde's,
some people just are meant for different things. I don't know. I felt weird about dyeing my hair because I always had the same color my whole life, and I was like, I don't believe in God, but I was like, God intended me to look like this. Why am I changing up like His creation?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Summer, it's not that deep. You need to chill out.
So I gotta find another ride out there whenever I get off work.
What time do you get off work?
It's gonna be like around 9, 10.
Yeah.
I'm not being passed up.
Dude, try and get your boss to take you to fucking Osos.
I've been thinking about like trying to get him to do that, but I don't know if it'll take me for real.
That's a long drive. That's a long drive.
But we'll see what's up, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely planning on coming out there as well.
Yeah. No, I mean, you have to.
Don't have to, but I do want to.
That's okay.
That's all I love, my dog.
I know.
I know how you be getting at motherfuckers.
True.
It's a whole psychological game with you. What's up, big dog?
That is probably true as well.
It is, whether you know that you're doing it or not.
Yeah, I was in it. Yeah, definitely some subconscious shit going on.
Yeah, you be sending fools through the motions and shit. but it's always good emotions with you.
I appreciate you.
That's the thing, like, I know people who send people through the motions and it's like usually bad, but it's like you send people through the motions and they're always like pleased at the end, you know what I mean?
Damn, okay. I don't know if everyone would agree with that statement, but I appreciate it.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you've done some fucking shitty things that would make people maybe not agree with that statement, but maybe even some friends that you've put in situations they might not have wanted to be in.
1000%.
Because you were trying to do your thing. But,
yeah.
You know, I know that you are adept at doing your thing.
Okay, well.
That just means that you're skilled at it, and like whether you like, you're skilled at being yourself. I'll tell you that.
I appreciate all these compliments, bro. I appreciate all these compliments.
Yeah, you're a cool motherfucker. I'll fuck with you, bro. And like, you actually have a good heart.
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
I don't know what the depths are like because you don't fucking let me in, but from the fucking, you know, kind of like just under the surface level as a friend, you're a really cool motherfucker. And I fuck with you, bro.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you.
Without a doubt. But yeah,
well, dude,
let's fuck it up tomorrow.
Bless up. Get some sleep tonight, because I want to see you bouncing off the walls tomorrow, if that's possible.
I'm gonna try to get some sleep tonight, but
okay.
I'm gonna bounce off the walls regardless.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. You do fucking do that.
Yeah.
That's a fucked up thing.
Yeah, you ain't even gotta worry about it.
Okay. Sounds good, bro. Sounds good.
Much love, my dog. I
Okay.
can't wait for it, truthfully.
I'll see you soon. I'll see you in like 24 hours.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
okay.
I'll catch you on the flippy side of things.
Okay. Sounds good, bro.
Alright, much love.
Okay. Peace out. Bye. That shit was funny.
It's a nice friend.
You probably know him, Dre. He's 2 years older than me. He went to Aton. He went to Atascadero High School. You might recognize him if you saw him. He's one of those people. Like, a hella fucking people know that guy. Just because he's so fucking nice, like, always cruising around the city and whatnot. I'm bummed he's leaving this area because he is such an awesome, amazing human being. That is the homie Dre, who I recommend everybody having somebody like that in their life.
That sounds very nice, very raw and real and appreciative and lots of good vibes.
Sorry, go ahead. Okay. My homie, My homie Julian, we want him to pretty much go live at Pirates Cove for 30 days. And Dre is one of the people that's with him. And our other homie Alexander, who's also with him. And they like live out there for 30 days. Julian does not get a cell phone. And the other two can to like get supplies or like make phone calls to do whatever the fuck they're doing. But Julian is like stranded out there, and I think that'll make him like happier.
Wow.
For sure. And I want him to be like, Dre is like one of the like,
Supervisors?
you could say, yeah, supervisor, camp counselor, camp guide, like.
Are they interacting all day?
Yeah, and they're just like not worrying about anything, not worrying about school, not worrying about work, not worrying about people, like worrying
How come they get phones and he doesn't?
Because they don't need to do the 30-day cleanse.
He needs the 30-day
He needs the 30-day cleanse, and those are two amazing people that are cleaners. But yeah, that's where that came from.
Cool. It's very chill. I had TikTok for like a month, and I made the executive decision to delete it.
Good.
I had it for a month. I was against it for a very long time. This past couple months, I caved. I wanted to know, and it was fucking great. It was so much dopamine releasing all the time because I was like, oh, like my For You page is like exactly what I want to fucking look at. Shit's great. It's great. You can find whatever you want to fucking find on the internet. Anytime you want.
So you're stoked to have re-downloaded TikTok?
No, I deleted it. I was just saying how great it was. I deleted it because of all those like great reasons.
Okay.
It dives into the human. It's like they're making addicts out of people without using drugs. They're like
blue light and shit. That shit fucks you up physiologically.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I just got prescribed glasses and I asked for the blue light on there. So. Yeah, no. Their tech companies are like creating zombies out of people. And I'm like very interested to see how society's gonna shift in the next 50 years. Because if we've been growing at like the rate we're growing, like why wouldn't we keep that rate of growth up? I don't know if that's humanly possible. Sorry.
No.
So dumb, but
no, dude, it's not even dumb. You're saying like, yeah.
Do you think society's collapsing?
I think it's been collapsing for like almost ever.
Just destined to
It's
end.
negative.
Do you think
It's
we're
negative.
at the end of it though? Things are accelerating.
Pretty fucking
quickly.
close. Pretty fucking close, dude.
Yeah.
There's a ton of hate and a ton of evil in the world, and like there's just like it's gotten to the point where like the environment can't like support us anymore, and like
We were so lucky.
extremely, yeah. This is probably towards the end, 1000%.
People have been thinking that forever though. I mean, everybody's been like, the Christ's second coming is, but maybe we might be here. Humans have only been on the earth for 13,000 years, I think.
That sounds like a good answer.
I think all of like human history that's in written language is just like the last 3,000 years. I could be wrong. That could be a totally off number. But human like societies are pretty insignificant when we read about them, and we're just like one little plot. But it feels so real. It feels so like this is your whole world, and it's so important. It's interesting to be like a. It's interesting.
You are right with people have been saying the world is going to end forever. You know what I mean? Like, you are right. Like, we could be at the very beginning of our ends, and it's like we have like another like 600 years of this. Like, who knows? You know what I mean? But like this could be the end of it, because like when I think of the end, I just think of like the environment dying and like global warming and like all these species going extinct and just like the pollution and just like the air not even like breathable anymore and like everything in the ocean and whatnot. Like that's all happening for sure. Could that go on for another 600 to 1,000 years? I have no fucking idea. Are we at the very end where we have 25 more years left of like clean oxygen?
That would
I also
suck.
have no fucking idea. Like
That would suck if it's in our lifetime. That's crazy. But we might be at the beginning of the end of this era of human life. Maybe. It's just things are getting pretty bad and they're accelerating pretty fast. Who knows?
You said that people, like humans, have been around with like a written language for like 13,000 years or some shit. Like, do you think there were cavemen around when there were T-Rexes? I think there may
I don't
be.
think history supports that. I'd like to know.
Or you're saying it was all animals, all dinosaurs, no humans?
I don't think humans were around for a very long. Probably not for a really long time. Like my geology teacher was explaining to us, like the beginning of life on Earth was this interaction between. We were like super. Oh my god, there was some kind of metal in the air. It's like impossible for any life to get along, but there was like kind of water and rocks on the ground, and then there was the air, and they were just exchanging fucking minerals, and that's when like bacteria started to come around. And I think he said that was around for like hundreds of thousands of years. Earth was just like that. So I think there was not human life on this earth for probably a really long time. But as a human, we feel pretty entitled to this earth, and I myself feel pretty entitled to this earth. Like, I'd like to think I'm more important than just like a blip. You know?
Why?
I don't, who knows why? That's just
You
like
feel
the human
that
ego.
entitled?
No.
You're like, I want to be remembered by more than a blip.
No,
You
that's
feel
not what I'm
bigger than
saying.
you feel bigger than a blip. What if...
It's just so fucking random that humans are alive. And not even humans, all life, just all interconnected life. It's in such prime conditions that we live on in this fucking universe. There's gotta be something at play. Or not. That would suck, but I don't know. I was listening to this podcast about how humans and fungi share a shitload of DNA together. And he was talking... It was just interesting, the way fungi, they like have their own underground societies, but it's all one brain. And like some people I talk to really believe in string theory. They believe that everything's just connected in some kind of way. And so I was listening to this podcast about how like it's all one hive mind, and I'm like, what if we're like the mushrooms? Like, who knows? There might be some interconnected shit. I don't fucking know. It sounds romantic.
You said...
I'm sorry, this is the dumbest shit I've ever fucking said.
This is your thing developing right now. Like, you have the control and like the final product. You know what I mean? Like, you're the artist right now.
Oh, wow, okay.
On like the platform, just saying like, go like paint over here, and like when you run out of this color, like take this bucket and like try this brush. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You said that weird things were happening to you. Was that just like the one thing that you talked about earlier, or is there also like some crazy shit going on and fucking with like the garage people living with you or something? Was it just that one thing, or is there
I wish
multiple
I had something more exciting to say about my life.
Oh, dude, you're good.
But I wish I had something more exciting, like, oh, all this crazy shit's happening. I feel like the crazy shit in my life is just like, oh fuck, my dad died. Oh shit, he was really in debt. Oh shit, I need to start supplying for myself and continue on with college and like So yeah, I guess I feel bad because it's not that exciting. It's very like put your head down, buckle down, experience life in a different way and see life in a different way. And I don't know, I feel like I'm becoming more enlightened as I grow older, which is nice, but it's nothing crazy. It's just life. I feel bad that I don't have any exciting stories. I wish I did.
You probably, I mean, I feel like everyone, like, forgets their funniest or, like, exciting stories, you know what I mean? Like, you probably have multiple, you just you can't remember. You know what I mean? I feel like would you do the summer camp again for a job, or... Like, it sounded like you liked going away and not having a phone. But I'm assuming there are also other jobs out there where you can potentially make more money to, like, pay for your shit.
Yeah.
Like, what do you kind of wanted to do the summer thing strictly because you were, like, dipping the fuck out of the area, doing something completely new.
I started to really appreciate small human community. That shit's really nice. It was really nice. I'd probably do it again for hopefully the next few years. So, it's just nice to disconnect from. I feel like a lot of things that I've been experiencing in my life are my past life now. I don't know if you've ever felt like that.
Something that's happened a while ago, it just didn't affect you yet.
Like, you're just like a different person. Like, from like, I don't know, like 5 years ago, I bet you were a different person than you are today, right?
Oh, 1000%.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't remember what your original question was. I'm sorry.
Something about jobs.
Yeah, no, I'd probably do it again though.
Okay.
No, that shit's fun. I made enough money, and you're not really spending any money because you're living out there and eating their food. So it's not like you're really spending money, except for on a car payment.
What's the craziest purchase you've ever purchased?
This stupid fucking car.
Oh,
this car really put me in the hole.
Fuck, dude, I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. I think I might be exaggerating. My parents really wanted me to purchase this car with my dad, and then it ended up being a lot more money than I was comfortable with, and I was being really, like, reassured by him and my family, and then he died, and so I was like, are you fucking joking? But I made sure it was a low enough car payment, so I just have to, like, work a little. I have to work extra hard right now, and that's fine. It's going to teach me discipline, and it's going to make me into a better person, so I'm excited for myself in about a year when I have some money.
Is your schedule free enough to where you can do school, study, make sure you get good grades and get your shit done and, like, work?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I just have I only have one class a day. And next semester I made sure it was only Tuesday through Wednesday, or Tuesday through Thursday, which is going to be kind of fucked. It's going to be a lot, like, but who cares? Then I'll have a lot of free time. I'm trying to get this bag, so catch me out here in like a year. I'll be a pretty cool person.
Okay, but yeah. So you just have some financial, like, worry, like, less social life. I need to focus on getting a bag. Okay, for sure, dude. Well, yeah, I appreciate you coming on. Anything that you want to end out on, say for anybody watching this?
I'm sorry that I was boring.
Dude, don't even trip, bro.
I feel like I never know what to talk about, but it's all good.
And I don't think you were boring.
Okay, thank you.
No, this is, I mean, I don't think I could handle some crazy fucking, like, shit where you're, like, rewriting history right now.
Okay.
And, like, doing all this, like, crazy shit and, like, saying all these, like, this and that and, like, fucking, like, I don't think I could go to, like, a class right now and you're, like, teaching me some shit. Like, this was, like, this was chill as fuck, dude.
Okay,
this
cool.
was, interesting, just literally, like, interacting with somebody from this community. For sure, bro. I appreciate you coming on. Good shit.